Break in here at noon with some certified and some absolute. Try to find another Kaboom. It'd be nice in the absolute, but if not, we got 4 hits coming with the certified. I always like to finish with what I think is the best product, which in this case is definitely going to be the Hobby Box over the cello packs. Well, I just posted it, trying to fill one of these baseball breaks. I maybe probably bit off more than I can chew, trying to fill not high-priced baseball breaks, but bigger baseball breaks. But if you buy into those baseball breaks, I'm giving you guys some deals on some Prism breaks coming up, as well as first dibs on Prism breaks. I got 3 that are going to go to live today around, to this afternoon, after 3 o'clock. One that's going to be BOGO. One that will be pick your team. The BOGO is 2 blasters, 2 megas. One of the pick your teams is 1 hobby, 1 mega, 1 blaster, 2 packs. That one has some protection, graded card protection. I got the cards over there. There's a Kyler rookie, a Hertz rookie, and a Burrow rookie, I think, something like that. And then the last pick your team is just, I think it's, you turn around and look, it's 2 blasters, 2 megas, and 10 Zellos. Got them set up in the corner over there. But if you buy into those baseball breaks, slowly, or the baseball break, the Bowman one, it's slowly filling. But if you buy into that, you'll get a discount as well as first bids. That'll be through email because I can't really control it any other way. If I just put it up on the website, basically what I'm gonna do is what I did with a Prism break a week or so, or earlier this week, was put it up there for a higher price than anybody would really realistically pay, and then give you guys the discount codes so you can you guys can get them. The last time I think I put the stuff like $1,000, and I knew no one was going to spend $1,000, and I think I put it at, it's supposed to be like a $130 break, but I put it at $1,030 and just gave everybody a $1,000 discount code. Got 2 more minutes. Hopped on earlier than I expected to. Was running around this morning. I slept in. It's very nice to sleep in for a change. Usually the dogs wake me up by 7:30. I think I slept till like 9:30. It was amazing. All the packages, if you broke this week, they all got dropped off. I know there's no mail today, but they all got dropped off at the post office today. And if you broke this weekend, yeah, I will try. If you broke this weekend, those will probably go out. They'll probably go out Tuesday's mail, but they're getting. Wife is currently putting them in team bags, and I'm gonna tag them and whatnot today and tomorrow, and then probably drop them off at the post office tomorrow night or Tuesday at work, on my way to work. 5 breaks since Friday. It's our 5th break since Friday. 1 Friday, 3 yesterday, and 1 today. Nothing scheduled for tomorrow. Hopefully one of these breaks is between baseball or Prism stuff fills. Don't forget we got these just filled early. We got these 2 Lamar Prisms to razz off at the end if you don't get a Kaboom, an auto, or a relic. Good luck, everybody. Let's find the Kaboom here. Let me pull up so I can see the teams list and figure out what's going on. I did the break yesterday without the team list because I hopped in too late. And I was just like, I don't want to make you guys wait 5 minutes so I can look at a team list and say who had who. And I'd say 90% of you guys already know what player you had. Okay. Jonathan Taylor. will probably be our. I've been putting the absolutes and the breaks a decent bit lately. So probably take a break from the absolute for a little bit, just so I try not to do the same thing over and over again, so it doesn't get stale. Do you have the Cowboys again? I don't remember. Um, you do, so maybe we'll see. Um, so yeah, I have 4 boxes of the absolute left, so I might at some point I might just start instead of leaving them as a full box. I might start. There's a parallel coming up here. I might start just opening up the boxes and using them as throw 5. There's a Gabriel Davis. Throw 5 backpacks into that break, 5 packs into that break. The only downside of these absolutes in a break like this is it's just so much card sorting. Like, yes, good news. There's a lot of cards. Bad news. I just sold all these cards. I love those division breaks with the 40 cards. Obviously, there's a lot of risk involved in those, but it's enjoyable for me. I mentioned this the other day in that division break. What I might do is I might get a big time prize, like a big time. Oh, here I'm talking myself through some thoughts here. But maybe I'll try to do one higher end division break a week, and then I will do. So, okay, then take the whole month worth of them. Now I will include the people who did it this January, right? Or this January, I mean this week. So if you don't get a hit in the break, in the division break, if your division doesn't get a hit, I'll enter you in for this bigger prize as our first Herbert of the day. So the bigger prize might be, maybe we'll find a helmet or a jersey or something, and then assuming well, I also wanted to backtrack. We're not going to be doing divisions much anymore. We're going to be doing I'll be doing tiers the next couple times I do it. But so you'll get entered to win whatever. Maybe you do Herbert mini helmet or another Mahomes one or something. A decent prize, and we will. If at the end of the month we do one a week, there's 4. There might be 4 people who don't get a hit over the course of the month, and then you get a very good chance of getting a helmet. Getting something nice out of it. Just thought maybe it's a helmet or a nice card. NFL picks for today. I honestly it's weird. Since I've been breaking for me really picked up in the middle of December, and since then, honestly, so much of my not at real work life has been devoted to this, between just packing, sorting, whatever. I have paid so little attention. I couldn't even tell you what the spreads were. I watched the PME this week, obviously, but I couldn't even tell you what the spreads were, what the actual numbers are. I don't even know what games are today. What Steelers are tonight. I think the last I saw that was a 6.5 point spread. I bet the Steelers at -4 early in the week, and that line moved. That's the one thing I did actually do. Who else plays today? Trying to remember. The Bears play. That's one. Ravens Titans. I think I'd go Ravens, but I don't know. That one could be interesting. I'm a Pittsburgh guy, so tonight's a big game for the Pittsburgh and Cleveland crowd. I know I have a handful of Browns fans, so maybe a little mini rivalry. Kinlaw, I feel like the only Kinlaw card is him in that pose. I told my mom she has like a basic idea, but not really any idea of what I'm doing, which I'm not surprised. I don't know off the top of my head, she's 58. Is Pittsburgh shut down? I mean, I don't really know. I haven't gone to the legitimate to the city for a while. I mean, there's like my mom used to always like going shopping during the Steeler games because the stores would be a lot less filled. But back to what I was saying about the whole card thing. She kind of has an idea, but not really. So it's one of those things where she's like, "Oh, I'll look for cards whenever I go to the store." And she always looks. She goes, "There's never anything there." And I'm like, I know, I'm well aware." And yesterday, I guess she must have found some stuff at Target. She bought me a pack, and she threw it to me. And I sat there, I stared at it, and I'm like, "Oh my God!" She just threw and did not throw it well. A Prism Cello pack at me. Like, my goodness, what are you doing? Like, don't get me wrong, that's not the most expensive, thing that you could throw. It's on a hobby box or whatever, but then I realized it was a Prism baseball, which perfectly fine. I opened it myself and got an auto. It's nice. If I ever, this is a different thing, but I never find retail here ever. Any retail that you see me rip, I bought secondhand, usually in bulk, so I can get a bit of a better price. But bought it secondhand because I could pay more. But if I ever actually find retail, I open it. That's my treat to myself. If I can find something at a cheap price and I can do it. Like I'm not gonna sit here and open whatever you know 100 and whatever dollar mega boxes for a crib. I'm not gonna open one of those for myself. Like, can't justify it. But spending that much you know spending that much on box to just rip it myself. But if I found one for whatever, 45, $50, I don't know what they actually retail for exactly, but megas are typically 45 or so, give or take. I totally do that all day. I have opened some baseball for myself that I've purchased. I haven't not hyped it, but I haven't. I know they're coming out soon. I don't know when the actual release date is. It is soon though. I haven't. I can't give you an exact date though. I know it is soon. If it's not this week, it's coming. Um, I'm not sure, but I haven't hyped this break enough as much because I'm still missing two of the boxes for it. I don't have two of the Elite Extra boxes because I ordered them pre-sale and they just haven't gotten here yet. Um, I have a baseball break which is going to be very fun. It's literally, I've said it a few times. It's on the streams I've done. It's 75 hits. There's 60 autographs in it. It's like I think it's like $60 to $65 a random spot. See, those are the kind of breaks that I would join. I would join. I mean, I'd do that's the fun one that I'd join because I collect those kind of things, like those kind of hits and whatnot. That's my thing. Next week, I'm gonna be ordering some more of the 2019 Chronicles. There's our first hit, Keyshawn Vaughn. There's our jersey auto, nice looking jersey auto for Keyshawn. There's the Bucks. That is Anthony D. Nice looking Keyshawn Vaughn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 color jersey right there. That's a rarity to get that many colors on a patch. Just because there's few uniforms that have that many colors, lined up. That I personally own. Hold on one second. I mean, it's not like thousands and thousands of dollars, but I like that. That's my big one. It's a Luca Shock Optic PSA 9. It is like a $450 card or something like that. The Max Crosby auto. For the Raiders, I've been pulling a lot of Raiders, and specifically Max Crosby hits lately. Yeah, most of my cards other than that, nothing crazy expensive. I did. I bought it after it was graded. I haven't actually personally gotten anything graded myself. I've only, if you see any graded cards that I have, they're just graded cards that I purchased, graded, already graded. Grading is, I mean, it's a good investment. I feel like if you can bulk do it. You have hundreds of cards. I think it's worth it. There are another hit coming up, I think, in this box or in this pack. Maybe not. It's actually a fake hit, I think. It's a Claypool serial number, fake hit. But I think I don't know if I was starting to say this. I meant to say it. I'm going to be buying some more from 2019 Chronicles because all the prices. There's a Cole Kmet jersey. All the prices for boxes have skyrocketed. 2019 Chronicles is the one thing that hasn't. It's because it's a 2019 product, and Justin Herbert and those big time rookie QBs are not in that product. But personally, I mean, I like it. But personally, it's good for boxes that can do the multi-year breaks again without those ones stayed at a reasonable price while the other ones jumped. But you can keep stuff reasonable that way. Everything else has jumped 30, 40, 50, some even hundreds of dollars since the end of the new year. And those have moved like maybe $5, something super small. So we can do some of those keep those in the cheap and keep doing breaks with those. Calvin Ridley, oops, put 2 cards at once. Jersey. Out of $2.99. I forgot we hit our second auto already. I was like, oh, Calvin Ridley auto coming. That's nice. But I forgot we got Max and Keyshawn. I'll probably be doing some more certified too because don't get me wrong, I've been doing some lower budget breaks. Not roughly lower budget, like I'm like $5 or whatever, but some lower budget ones but they don't have hobby boxes, so there's no hits, there's no guaranteed hits. But certified and there's Chronicles. I might start doing some mixers with those where I do 2 boxes of each or two of one of another. We can get hits. I know many people will invest in steel because here's the thing: if you go and buy cards right now, like you buy cards and you open them right now, or you buy a specific card right now. So say you're a big Justin Herbert guy. You go out and spend a bunch of money on Justin Herbert cards. You are invested in Justin Herbert and Justin Herbert alone. If you buy sealed and don't open it, you are invested in every single person from that draft class. So if you have the ability to buy sealed stuff, sit on it, it's a very good investment. But so few people can afford to spend thousands and thousands of dollars and then just let it sit there and do nothing with it. They last year or 2 years ago, draft class, in the willpower, I have the stuff behind me. I've opened cards every day except for Christmas Day since December 22nd, and it still takes all the willpower in me to turn around and not want to open one of those other ones. But yeah, it's tough. But like I said, you're investing in everybody. But if you can afford, if you can buy Like, look at let's say, trying to think of, I think it was 2 years ago's draft class. Last year's wasn't bad, but 2 years ago, I'm trying to think of who the rookie QBs 2 years ago was. But like, if you hit a bad rookie QB class, you you aren't making your money back. You're just not. But if you invested in sealed stuff this year in this year's rookie class with how prices and whatnot have jumped, you are making boatloads. But then you also determine when's the right time to sell. You did get the Bears. Oh, that's right. You're a Packers fan. Packers fan getting the Bears. Um, yeah, like so sealed is a good investment if you can hold. It's similar to stocks. Like if you get some stocks and you have the patience, you could turn that into. Okay, never mind. That was an okay class. I'm trying to think of. Last year's class other than Kyler wasn't great. Um, I know there was a recent class. Because I don't know. There was a recent class that was bad. Maybe I'm thinking of last year's that was just Kyler plus no one else really. The other rookie QBs from last year were busts. Yeah, but there's so much in it based on the rookie QBs, and then this year you also have like Justin Jefferson's been good. DeAndre Swift has some hype. Think of who else. So just a lot of rookie receivers too, like CD and all that. Like Burrow's been keeping a big time price on his cards. They've been discounted for sure, but they're still pretty big time for a guy that you know really really messed up his knee, and we don't even know what's going to happen next year. I'd be buying on Burrow right now. I've said that numerous times. So we'll definitely be throwing in. I'll probably be doing some upcoming here, some certified plus Chronicles mixers, just because I can do hobby boxes at a cheaper price that way. That's hobby boxes at affordable prices are good. I just hate so much how much everything rose. Like Prism, since the first time I bought it, has rose over from the distributor has rose over $200 a box, and I went from being able to do super cheap, relative super cheap Prism breaks to not really being able to do them anymore. The price that I would like to, there's actually a couple times where the distributor's price, and then I ran down to a hobby shop near me, and they had the box at a cheaper price because they their stock was from the week before when the prices were lower. So I was able to, the whole accounting thing, you have you just kind of like average your prices or do FIFO, LIFO, and accounting people out there. And their prices were based on what they paid for the stock, not what it currently is. I always tell people too, like I did a random divisions break like right before the New Year, I think, or it was right after the New Year, I can't remember. And I was like, I'm doing that. This is the best deal you'll get for a while because these boxes have already jumped in price. Whenever I do my breaks, I do it based on the box price I paid. If I pay whatever, if I say I pay $800 for a Prism box, I can't. But just say I pay $800 for a Prism box today, and then tomorrow Prism is $1,500 a box. The break is going to be based on an $800 box Prism break because that's what I paid for the box that I'm breaking. Like the Hoops Premium, I bought that before the end of the New Year. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it, but I bought it before the end of the New Year, and it was $100 cheaper than what it is now. I don't know if I popped on real quick to eBay and saw that they were $400 and some dollars. I was like, oh, the hybrid box, the Hoops Premium hybrid box. They're over. Over $400 a box. It was nuts because I know I didn't. I definitely didn't pay 400. I don't remember exactly what it was that I paid. It's been a bit. Bought it before the end of the new year, but didn't come in until after. It's crazy basketball. I mean, I know I'm probably like 90% football breaks, but basketball is where if you truly want card investments, basketball is the sport you should be getting into. Football season's winding down, but I mean, we're in the playoffs, but we're getting to the end. I'll still do football year round, but um, as football season winds down, you'll be seeing more basketball, more baseball for sure. Instead of doing like 6 football breaks a week, you might see 4 football, you know, 2 baseball, 2 basketball, something like that. We'll see. I mean, we still got at least a month of football left, right? 5 weeks left, something like that, right? Of this football season. Something, no, because actually, remember, I'm going, supposed to be, we'll see how things keep working out. I'm supposed to be going on a honeymoon finally in the end of the month. I think we're leaving January 30th, something like that, Saturday, and we're getting back that next weekend. So I think we're missing. I think we come back the weekend of the Super Bowl. It was 3 weeks from yesterday with our leave day. We are headed to Aruba. We got married in November, but whenever it was time for us to plan, like, how COVID was going on and whatnot, and um, my wife never, her dream, this is before COVID was even remotely close to being a thing. She always wanted to do, yeah, she always wanted to do, we set our date in like 2019. So we got married or engaged in May of 2019, and then set it for November of 2020. And then she always wanted to do honeymoon in the spring, like spring / winter or whatever, because when November 7th was our wedding day, so not long after November 7th is Thanksgiving. So you have Thanksgiving to look forward to. Then not long after Thanksgiving is Christmas, so you have Christmas to look forward to. And then now that everything's died down, she wants, I'm sure they do sell cars in the United States. But then now that we have something to look forward to, we have however many months, we'll be 2 to 3 months out from our wedding day, and still have something to look forward to. It was something she always liked the idea of. So, worst case scenario, we have to postpone. There's like a thing. I guess it makes sense. There's a thing whenever you schedule that if your travel plans cannot happen because of COVID, you can provide proof. Then you can get your I don't even need to buy the insurance. We bought the insurance anyway. It wasn't for me. I was like, I don't want to read all the fine print, but for the insurance, but it's like $20 some a person to get insured for it. Like, why not? I'm already spending so much. It's on my credit card. Get some extra credit card points, right? So from January 31st or so through February 6th, no breaks. It'll be crazy. Antonio Gibson, please give me a squiggle and not just a jersey. There we go. AG for the football team. We got Michael K. 2-color AG. I tell people that my initials are AG. I write my whole name out, but my signature, my A and my G look almost exactly the same. So if anybody needs some phony Antonio Gibson autos. I'm your guy to call. Nets auto. Well, that second auto wasn't the best auto we could have asked for, but that Gibson jersey auto is a nice hit from this box. We got Zeke to finish it out. Still got two relic memorabilia cards, whatever you want to call them. I don't even know if those words are interchangeable. I feel like they are. Memorabilia versus relic. Josh Kelly. It's a little, I don't know if you can see it's a little bent. It's out of 75. The Chargers. Chargers is Brian D. Right. I think we either got a hit or a fake hit, and it's a fake hit. I love how thick these things are. Like these things, they take a lot to break. I think we got a real hit in this one. We do. I see green. It's going to be a Jet, I think. That's my guess. It is LaMichael Pirine. Jets. That is Kevin P. Got one hit left. We got Jerry Judy. Woke up late this morning, and then my wife was like, "Make me eggs Benedict." I have a sous vide. It's super easy to do with a sous vide. Bought one a few years ago. It's great for steaks and whatnot. But she wanted it. So I was like, okay, I'll make you that. And then I didn't get to a couple things that I wanted to get to this morning before I got to this break, but that's okay. You can do it right after. It's a Kinlaw out of 99. Home. I don't know. I think that one has our hit. This one feels like a phony hit. Let's see if I'm right. I think I'm right. Because usually the hit... Yeah, this is a phony hit. This is crazy mind-blowing. This is a shipment to Canada that I sent out yesterday. Somebody who's jumped in a lot of breaks. His package was a little over a pound, and it was $45 to ship. I was like, I mean, it's fine because you join in multiple breaks. Like when you compile, they add up. It makes sense, But, $45. I think we got a lion here. We'll see. Oh, a bill, Gabriel Davis, and the day on this. We will not have another break today, because the rest of today is going to be devoted to getting these cards out, plus these packed out, plus the cards from the other day, yesterday and Friday. Some of our nicer cards from today. I'll get there to that in a second. We got the Bears. It's a Komet. That was out of 299. Calvin Ridley out of 299. Damon Arnett out of 199. Gabriel Davis doesn't look like that's numbered. That Gabriel Davis is out of 199. That Keyshawn Vaughn out of 199. Let's finish on the Gibson here. And this is 199 for Max Crosby auto, and this Antonio Gibson is out of 499. Not a low serial number, but it's better than no serial number. All right, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If none of these breaks fill, I'll probably throw something together that's super small, super quick, so we can keep the break streak alive and break tomorrow. All right, see you guys.